This is going to be the last of the Sprint Cup predictions for today, and it's going to involve Hendrick Motorsports. And disclaimer, just look at the hat. I'm a Junior fan. But I'm going to give my honest opinion on what I think could happen with all four of the Hendrick teams. And also, I'm going to be quite frank. When the Big E was driving for RCR, and even after his tragic death at Daytona in 2001, I wasn't always a Hendrick fan. In fact, I used to refer to Hendrick Motorsports as convicted felon motorsports. So that's just to be honest about it. But we'll take it down car by car. The 5-car Kasey Kahne. Kasey Kahne and Kenny Francis finally have some stability. The only change involved is to the new Sprint Cup car. I think they call it the Gen 6 car. But everybody has that. But Hendrick has the resources, just like they proved when the COT come out, to go test somewhere. They can't test at Kentucky anymore. They used to have, I think, David Green testing at Kentucky all the time to get the 2007 car dialed in, and obviously with the success Hendrick had, it did work. But with Kahne and Francis not changing teams, not changing brands, I look for them to make the chase. Maybe it's a wild card, but probably not. Let's go to the 24 car. Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon can be up and down. Now, last year he had to make the chase with an inspiring run at Richmond as a wild card. The same thing could happen this year. Jeff Gordon admittedly on the downside of a great Hall of Fame career, but, you don't know. Or he could make the chase, contend for the championship right down to the last race. On all Hendrick cars, I should have said this on Kahne, they're going to have horsepower, because that's one thing Hendrick's got is horsepower. They go down, as Buddy Baker, when he used to do the television broadcast, say, that car handles down the straightaway. And we go to the 48 car, Jimmy Johnson, Chad Knaus. What can you say? 5 championships in a row. A little bit of a bad season for them in 2011. Actually had a pretty good 2012 and were in it for the championship right down to really the next to last race. They started having some problems, but hey, I look for them to be strong again. The only knock on that team, Jimmy Johnson and Chad Knaus have been together so long, could it be time for a change? I don't look for a change as much as being a Junior fan. I'd love to see Chad Knaus on top of his box, but I don't look for a change unless they just have a really bad year. Don't win any races, don't make the chase. I don't look for a change. Now, let's get to Junior. And again, disclaimer, I'm a Junior fan. I've said that before in some other videos. I usually wear a Junior hat in these vlogs. Had a season, won 1 race. Finally got a win at Michigan. I enjoyed watching that race flag to flag. Waited for it to go and then watched the Victory Lane show on Speed afterwards, which I do any week, so that's no surprise. But this new car is said to be drive and handle more like the old car. And again, with the Hendrick Motorsports testing and ability to test, look for Junior. And this is a bold prediction to make the chase, win maybe 2 or 3 races, and possibly, and some people say I'm dreaming, the Junior naysayers will say I'm dreaming, be a serious contender for the championship for the first time since 2004, when uttering something at Talladega cost them points, and a wreck at Atlanta cost them some points late in the year. But that's just been kind of my take, and I expect to get some hate from the Junior naysayers, but if I do, I do. I'm not going to do any more of these today. This is New Year's Day, but I will be doing them. I'll probably do Roush, Stewart-Haas, Gibbs, some of the other teams down the road, as long as my router stays working. It's been down for a while. I managed to get it working.